Hey guys, if you guys watch Street Music with me and Nice Peter, you'll know this song.
I was just hanging out at the beach with my lady. I swear we weren't making out. She was just lying on top of me. All of a sudden, two dudes showed up out of nowhere.
Hey, what are you doing?
They started making street music about me. What could I do about these two? I strapped on my blue socks. Ooh, socks are douching now. Flying high in my Superman socks.
You know what the socks are.
Flying high in my Superman socks. Blue socks on my douche feet. I caught up with them later. I tried to explain myself. I told them I'm a filmmaker too. I told them this just isn't cool. We started to argue. I could tell that something was wrong. That's when I noticed the other dude with the curly hair in the background and the camera that was still turned on. Yeah, I got upset. I made a threat. I strapped on my blue socks. Oh, socks are douching now. Flying high in my Superman socks. You don't know what these socks are. Flying high in my Superman socks. You don't know what these socks are. Flying high in my Superman purse. This is where I keep my socks. Flying high in my Superman socks. We go bounce, bounce, jiggle, bounce, 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 jiggle, bounce. Flying high in my Superman socks. You don't know what these socks are. Flying high in my Superman socks. You don't know what these socks are. Flying high in my Superman socks. Flying high in my Superman socks. Blue socks on my douche feet. 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 Blue socks on my douche feet.
Thank you guys.
Hi, it's us, the Vlog Brothers again.
How do you think this is going so far, John?
It's good, but I can't help but think that we could use more elephant.
I don't know where the elephant came from.
But I love him. Thank you to Hi, I'm Ron for being the Project for Awesome Live Show's resident elephant. We are here to introduce our next topic, which is poverty.
We are opposed to it.
We're opposed to poverty, strongly. And we're going to be talking about poverty for the next little while. But don't let that make you turn away, because what we're going to be talking about is interesting and really, really important. I know this because my son, Henry, who is 11 months old, has just gotten over a very serious bout with diarrhea.
This is the culmination of one of possibly the worst weeks of John's life.
Yeah.
Because his family has been very sick.
My family's been very sick, and my very young son has been particularly sick, and diarrhea. I'm sure, by the way, that Henry is totally psyched that I'm telling the world about his intestinal problems. But diarrhea is a really serious disease, particularly in young children. And for a long time, there was really a lot of concern about my son's health, and it was really scary for me and for my wife and for him too, I'm sure, although he couldn't say it. And the whole time, it made me think about the fact that throughout the world, there are a lot of people who can't count on clean water the way I could count on clean water for Henry. There are a lot of people, a lot of children who suffer these kinds of diarrheal illnesses who can't get better because there's no way for them to get clean water. Every 15 seconds, a child dies because of water-related illness. And so that's what we're going to talk about first. We're going to talk about water.org and the importance of clean water. And we're going to show a video. So let's go to that.
We're back inside.
So much warmer.
Yes, it's nicer. It's Los Angeles. What a surprise.
It's cold and rainy. But we're here with Mike McCammon from water.org. Mike, thank you so much for being here. I'm wondering if you can tell us a little bit about what you do at water.org, what your job is, and also what the organization does.
Sure. So I'm the Chief Community Officer, and my job is to find ways to engage people with the issue.
And what does so find a way to engage us with the issue. Talk to us about water.org and what you guys do and where you do it.
Sure. So what our primary objective is to get people safe water and sanitation around the world. We do work in Africa, parts of Asia, and also in Haiti, other parts of Central America as well. The problem is huge. I mean, there are billions of people that suffer from the water issue. There is the issue around getting access to water. There's hundreds of millions of people that don't have that. And about 2.5 billion people don't have access to a toilet, which actually means there's more people on the planet that have a cell phone than actually have a toilet. And so our job is to actually help these people solve that problem.
Wow, that is an astonishing fact.
I actually went toilet cell phone person.
Yeah, I did too.
That is kind of the way we do it here in the West, is to go that order.
I wonder if you can talk a little about the problem of children and clean water and the sort of economic impact that this has, because so many women who would otherwise be out working are forced to be at home taking care of sick children, and then also have to travel just unfathomable distances.
Yeah, it's actually very hard for us here, I think, to imagine what life would be like without having water or without having a toilet. And it's the building block of modern civilization. I mean, if you think about it, if you don't have access to water, you have to go collect it someplace, which means, at least for children and women, they can't do anything else. I mean, many teenage girls actually drop out of school because they have to go on water collection with their families to actually get water for their families. Of course, it has a very big impact on the health of families as well. If they drink tainted water, 4 million people a year die because of the water issue. In fact, one child every 15 seconds dies from lack to access of safe water. What's so amazing, it's such a huge problem, and it's such a simple thing to go fix.
Right.
I mean, there's no cure required. We know what we need to do. We just need to put some shoulder behind it and go make something happen.
Right. Well, we're going to watch a video, I think, and then we're going to come back and we're going to talk about what we can do to make stuff happen. But first, let me remind the viewers, you can go to projectforawesome.com anytime, and at projectforawesome.com you can find lots of ways to donate to all the charities that we've talked about tonight. But let's go watch this fantastic video.
And what I want to know is what can we do to fix this?
Well, it's real simple. There's two things you can do, and I won't tell you about this bucket yet.
Yeah, the bucket showed up.
No, I won't tell you about that bucket. So there's two things you can do, but the way you start is you go to water.org/awesome, and the one thing you can do is donate money. It only costs us $25 to get someone safe water for the rest of their life. Only 25 bucks. So you can make an online donation there.
Can I just give you $25?
Sure, actually, I'll take 25 bucks.
While we're
actually.
here.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Do I have to make change, or are we okay?
No,
with
I
that?
think I might.
He has a
I might
5.
have it. I think
Okay,
I
well, while you're digging that out, the second call to action would be when you're actually on our site, you can watch a bunch of great videos. Go subscribe to our YouTube channel. The reason why I brought this bucket, and you'll actually see one of the videos there, is if you were living in Haiti and you wanted to go get water, this is what you'll typically see women carrying on their head about 30 minutes a day to go collect water. And if you don't know, if you were to fill this bucket, and you can try this at home, although I would not recommend it, if you fill it with water, it weighs about 40 pounds. And these people do this twice a day. And that just happens to be in Haiti. If you go to Africa, you'll see the jerry cans. If you go to India or Bangladesh, you'll see the water vessels. But everywhere you go around the world, people find whatever they can to go scavenge water all around the world.
I would suggest someone go and get, is that a 5-gallon bucket?
It's a 5-gallon bucket.
And fill a 5-gallon bucket with water and try to carry it very far.
I mean, Hank, we couldn't even curl that. Let's be realistic.
I
couldn't get it onto my head, let alone walk with it on my head.
It's pretty incredible stuff. And
Yeah.
these people live this life every single day. You know, while we kind of go about our daily lives here in the West, this is a daily struggle.
And like you've said, it's not necessary.
It's not.
This is not something that has to continue.
It's not.
So, well, thank you so much, Mike.
Oh, thanks a lot.
It's water.org/awesome.
Water.org/awesome.
Water.org is awesome.
And now I have
$25.
Wow, look at that.
And my luggage tag.
Oh, thank you so much.
So thank you very much. And I don't know if we're going to kittens, but I think we might be going to kittens. Cut to kittens.
Kittens are awesome. Gotta love those kittens. Those kittens really are awesome. I am here. My name is Tazon Day, and I'm here with Dane Bowe, and we're going to answer the questions that you've been asking on Twitter with the hashtag P4A. First question is from Michael Raul. He said, just wanted to say thanks. Great job. Keep it up. My question is, do you know where Slovakia is?
I believe I do. It's in Europe.
All right.
It's right below Poland, I think.
Right below Poland.
Yes.
There you go. So
Yes.
he has that built-in GPS with Dane Bowe. Wow, where are we? Did the background change?
It's beautiful where we are.
It's
actually,
beautiful.
right?
I like it. You know, we're in these awesome places.
is that Big
for
Ben?
Project for Awesome. That is Big Ben. I think we're on the. Is it the Thames? The Thames? I say that like a foreigner.
I don't know.
We're in the middle of the river. All right. Next Twitter question. Moving on very quickly. What video editing tools do you use to make videos?
I use a bunch of them actually, but mostly I use After Effects for all of like the compositing, making the fruit characters, all of that.
You do the eyes. You do
Yep.
the mouth with the annoying orange.
Yep, the occasional explosion as well. You know, that's all pretty much After Effects.
All right, so that's good to know. So if you want to do videos, and where are we now?
Double rainbow! Oh my God!
Double rainbow.
Is there, or is there only one?
I think that could be a double. I don't know. It's a rainbow, and rainbows are cool.
It's in our backyard.
Rainbows are awesome. You just look up there, wow, it's a rainbow. So, just like kittens, kittens are awesome. Rainbows are awesome.
Rainbows are awesome.
You know,
Yes,
we're all awesome for Project for Awesome. Third and final Twitter question here. This is an interesting one from Baby RTL. Among all the fruits, why orange?
Why orange? Well, actually, originally it was supposed to be an apple because I wanted to use alliteration in the title, Annoying Apple.
Oh, there you go. That's
when
good literature.
Yeah, but when I sat down and started to animate, it was a lot easier to animate an orange, like putting eyes and mouth on an orange.
Yeah, because you kind of have like the circle, it's a sphere, it's spherical. You don't have the
and the coloring
different
too.
perspectives.
It helped. Yes.
So orange is good.
And orange was born that way. Yep.
All right. Well, there you go. That was the birth of the annoying orange. So, amazing interview. Thank you so much for tweeting hashtag P4A, and we're going to move on to Kina Grannis, who just released her album Stairwells.
It's a special day. We should celebrate and appreciate that you and me found something pretty neat. And I know some say this day is arbitrary, but it's a good excuse, but I love to use, baby. I know what to do, baby. I will love you, I'll love you, I'll love you. Love. I don't need those things. No, I don't need no ring. I don't need anything but you and me. 'Cause in your company I feel happy, oh so happy and complete. And it's a good excuse, but I love to use, baby. I know what to do, baby. I will love you, I'll love you, I'll love you. Yeah, it's a good excuse, but I love to use, baby. I know what to do, baby. I will love you, I'll love you, I'll love you. So won't you be my honeybee, giving me kisses all the time? Be mine, be my Valentine. So won't you be my honeybee, giving sweet kisses all the time? Be mine, be my Valentine. Oh, 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 be my Valentine.
Keep it going for Keenan Janet.
Yes, one of my favorite. Yes, one of my favorite YouTube musicians. Will of DC back here again,
She's
talking
my
to.
second favorite.
Well, you're just
me.
offensive. I was going to say that you're one
Didn't
of.
you guys just hear me sing?
I was going to say you're some of my favorite YouTubers, but you're being offensive. So
Sure.
two of you are my favorite YouTubers, Damebo, Lisa Nova, and of course Kasim G, always sarcastic.
Hi, everyone.
How are you all doing? How are you
Great.
enjoying the live show?
Oh, this is great. This whole thing is
Yeah.
really great.
I know.
Hats off to John and Hank.
Yes, the
and
Vlog
everyone
Brothers,
else and
yes.
the Vlog
And-
Brothers.
And everyone watching on Twitter, make sure you keep hashtagging P4A to keep it trending. But anyways, you all had some amazing years. How great was this year for
really
you?
did.
Yeah, hit 1 million subscribers. That was pretty fun.
No, it was actually really cool. I did hit 1 million subscribers.
Is it just
I'll
like a
stop-
number, or
I'll
can you
stop sitting like
visualize the
that,
people?
No, I feel like out of that million, there's probably like a couple hundred that really enjoy my videos. The rest accidentally hit subscribe.
Humble. That's nice.
No,
yeah.
it was great. We had a lot of fun making videos and comedy and together.
Yes, I know. Hot Girls season 2. That was wonderful. You all that finally came out this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. Did
Yeah.
you haven't gone blind, so that's good.
I have a lazy eye because of that show.
Oh, no.
For those of you who don't know, I played a woman very well.
Show them the process.
And yeah, I had to do this for like a whole 2
Comedy.
weeks straight.
Oh.
And my eye permanently got lazy because of it.
That's crazy.
So if there's any doctors out there, I could really use some help. Yeah.
Very
Lisa,
method. Yes.
Interesting thing. You've been on YouTube since 2006. You've seen so much happen. Were you back then, when you were first making videos, did you ever think that we'd come together in a space like this, doing so much good for people that, you know, we haven't seen, but we know need help? I mean, did you ever visualize this?
I visualize this exact thing.
This exact thing?
I visualize this exact thing. No. I mean, I think it's great though. I mean, that's what you should do if you have a voice or any kind of way to help anybody. It's
Should
your
always give
obligation.
back.
It's your
It's the only way I
obligation.
can
to
feel
do
like
it,
I
so.
can truly be an a-hole on my videos. Is
Sing it back.
if I do
Okay,
this
enough
once
of
a year.
Kasim.
Give back.
Dane, you had an amazing year this year. Annoying Orange, one of the biggest, best channels of 2010. I mean, congratulations on that.
That's a new one.
I hear he's coming to a TV soon. Is that true?
We're working on it.
Working?
Yeah.
Okay, I won't reveal all of your secrets. But so, how are you enjoying this year? I mean, what is it like to go from, you know, no one knows about the orange, and now, you know, orange T-shirts, and I've got one, and I mean, what's that experience like?
It's crazy. I always tell this story, like back in college, I made a full-length movie for my final senior project, and I showed it at the local theater, and 218 people showed up, and I thought that was like the best thing in the world. Like that would never get beat, you know. And now, you know, upload a video and you see millions of people watching, millions of people subscribing. That's just, it's a huge number.
Can your brain comprehend the numbers?
That's
no.
just it. I could never imagine 1 million people being in one place at one time. So it's pretty incredible.
Well, what are you doing to give back this year? Are there any charities that you're giving to, that you're helping promote?
I've given back to Doctors Without Borders,
oh, wonderful.
of course,
yes.
but any charity. That's my. Any charity that you can give back to, please do.
Yeah. What are you guys giving back to this year?
Students First.
Students First? What does that do?
Well, I was watching Oprah, which we all should watch.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, and Michelle Rhee, she was the chancellor of the DC school systems, and she was sort of like this, she was trying to really change the school system. Like, she was firing bad teachers. She was making huge changes, and it was just very controversial, and she decided to leave the bureaucratic mess of that, and she wants to change our entire school system on her own, and she's trying to raise $1 billion, and it's just, are we rushed for time? No. Should we, yeah, so anyway.
Cut the cat! All of a sudden I think,
kittens. Don't worry about the kids. Yeah, so anyway, it's for kids. You should go check it out. It's for education in America. So.
All right. Yep. We're done with you. We want to see some more cats.
Support autism.
Cats.
Yeah, let's cut to the cats, just like regular YouTube
Who cares
life.
about literacy?
Yeah. Oh, performance. We've got Tully Sketch. Amazing, amazing Tully Sketch. Watch their perfect performance.
Woo. See you later.
Hey guys, Michael Gallagher here at Totally Sketch. And rather than tell you personally about our live cause, fighting poverty, I have the cast of Totally Sketch here live right now to explain that message. So guys, take it away.
Okay, so last year we decided to take a stand against poverty. So we held a bake sale, then took all the money we raised and bought 5 brand new Porsche Boxster Spiders.
Don't be concerned. Thanks to your donations, when we're traveling to the food bank in our Porsche Boxster Spiders, we're able to get from 0 to 60 in about 4 seconds flat. Man, that makes for a quick food donation.
And don't worry, those Porsche Boxster Spiders are white. So when we're delivering food and toiletries in the hot, hot sun, we get back into a nice, cool Porsche Boxster Spider.
I know what you're thinking. When we're driving in traffic with our tops down in our Porsche Boxster Spiders, isn't traffic boring? Not anymore, because our Porsches come fully equipped with 8-disc CD changers, so now we can listen to such artists as Fergie, My Lovely Lady Lumps. Check it out.
Thanks to Porsches for Poverty, we're able to fight hunger that much faster. We're able to go into corners 85 miles per hour, and other charities just can't do that.
Yeah, tons of other charities were wiping out on those turns.
Okay, sorry guys, cut. What does this have to do with fighting poverty?
Why don't you get behind the wheel and let us know?
Michael, you told us to go and fight poverty as fast as we possibly could.
And luxuriously.
And in style.
Come on, Mike, think of the kids.
All right, well, I might be way out of sync here, but I'm pretty sure you guys just wanted to buy some Porsches.
For charity?
It's for the kids. Come on.
Okay, guys, now this holiday season, there's gonna be a ton of actual scammers out there, but luckily Project for Awesome has got some of the best organizations in the world, including Partners in Health. So if you go to pih.org, you can donate today.
Hey, if they're so poor, then why do they have a website?
All right, everybody,
so
get out.
So true.
Get out. And first, I'd like the keys to all your Porsches.
Oh,
yes.
man.
Okay, come on, come on. Come on. Every penny counts. Thank you.
And we're back. Hi, it's us, the Vlog Brothers again.
And we're here with Meryl Glassman of Partners in Health.
Hi.
Hi, Meryl. We don't want to brag.
Yeah, we got you.
Brag away.
We got you a plane one time.
We got you a
You
plane.
did.
Yeah, no big deal. But the SSDFTBA, Partners in Health, worked with our community, the Nerd Fighters, and with the Harry Potter Alliance really closely on the Helping Haiti Heal project. And that was a huge thing for our community and a really wonderful thing in Hank and I's life.
And just sort of a wake-up call for like how online communities can get together and organize to do really big things. And I had no idea that
and
that
it was
so many
a big
people,
thing.
Yeah.
You know, you got an entire plane full of supplies into Haiti at a time when it was really difficult to move things into the country. So I can't tell you how grateful we are to you and to Helping Hands Haiti.
And well, I mean,
technically,
yes.
you got the plane into Haiti.
Right. Also, we didn't pay for it.
Yeah, no.
You guys
did. Yeah. So thanks to you.
Thank you very much.
So tell us a little bit about Partners in Health and what you do with
Sure.
Partners in Health and what Partners in Health does.
So my role with Partners in Health is West Coast Outreach Manager. So I basically work with donors and supporters all throughout the West Coast and the Pacific Northwest, making sure that they have information about what we're doing, that any questions they have are answered. You know, we really want to educate people about who we are as an organization and the things that are important to us in the communities we're serving. And what Partners in Health does is at our heart, we're a social justice and healthcare organization. And we started in Haiti about 20 years ago. We started with a tiny little 2-room clinic in one of the poorest towns in Haiti, and in the past 20 years we've grown to work in more than 10 community health centers and hospitals in Haiti, and also expanded to 11 other countries around the world. And as part of that work, we do provide great healthcare services. We try to provide the same healthcare that anyone in the United States would have access to in these very, very poor places. And you might think, well, why is a healthcare organization part of a segment on poverty? Well, you know, what we've learned is that poverty is the greatest determinant of poor health.
Right.
And so not only do we try to provide great health care to people, but we try to provide economic and social opportunities that will help lift these communities out of poverty. We have about 13,000 employees worldwide, and the vast majority of them, more than 99%, are local people that we've hired and trained from within the communities that we serve. So it's incredibly important to us to stand in solidarity with these communities. You know, for example, our work in Haiti, we're not just an organization working in Haiti. We are at heart a Haitian organization. We have more than 5,000 employees there. And when the earthquake struck, the reason that we were able to respond so quickly and fully is because the people that we were responding to were the family and friends and colleagues and the community of our employees there. So people wanted to help, and we were very glad to be able to do that.
Yeah, that's so awesome.
Sometimes it's easy to forget that it goes both ways, where you have poverty it makes it very difficult to stay healthy, but being sick also makes it very difficult to remove yourself from poverty.
Absolutely. It's very hard to work when you're sick. It's hard to take care of your family. That's a great point.
Well, let's watch a video.
Great.
Then we'll come back and talk about calls to action.
Oui, yo gen moun ki pa passe se faux pied m'gen. M'di bon pied, m'gen moun m'di faux pied. Mi kite pi haut donc à côté m'chita c'est li tomber sous pied m'y a tous les deux pieds m'krasé. Bon m'dal l'hôpital général. Me sort l'hôpital général me vinn l'hôpital me balai, yo coupé tous les deux pieds. Malheureusement, patient, motel marché, je conduis sur la roulette là, je parle avec elle.
There really wasn't much rehabilitative medicine to speak of prior to the earthquake. And so now Zamni La Santé is committed to putting together a rehabilitation service that is absolutely community-based. So people like Carmen are trained and hired to be community health workers, and they go out into the community and accompany people who need physical therapy and rehabilitative medicine.
Oui, parce que je vais me changer, parce que je pense que je ne peux pas marcher, je viens marcher, je fais tout ça que j'ai besoin. Mais je vais me changer.
Hi again.
So what we want to know is what we can do.
Sure. Well, there are a lot of things that you can do, and I think if people who want to take immediate action, I would absolutely encourage you to support organizations like Partners in Health, who are working in Haiti, who have a long history of working in Haiti, supporting the local communities, working alongside the government to build their capacity to deliver health and other services to the people in their country. And when you make a gift to Partners in Health, that's a gift to our 5,000 Haitian men and women that we employ and that are out there in their communities providing those services. We serve more than 1.5 million people throughout Haiti, so a gift to us is at its most basic a gift to support the people of Haiti. And we've been there for 20 years, and with your help and the help of folks at home today, we'll continue to be there standing in solidarity with our Haitian brothers and sisters for as long as they need us and in whatever capacity they need us.
Wow. Thanks for being awesome.
Yeah.
I'm happy to be awesome.
All right, let's watch another video.
One of the huge problems in the camp is the sanitation situation. So there's about 51,000 people that live here based on the last census in July, and there are 178 latrines. So that's 286 or so people per latrine, which is totally insufficient. And actually, if the people were using latrines with that amount, there'd be a line in front of the latrines all day, which there isn't, which just shows that people are not even using the ones that are there. And partly that's because they're dirty a lot of the time, or because they're far away. And after dark, people are afraid to walk around the camp a lot of times after dark. A lot of the violence against women happens when they're on the way to collect water at night time or on the way to the toilets, so they don't really use them. And there's a canal system throughout the area that is really blocked off, and there's a lot of standing water, which puts people at risk for malaria and dengue fever, but also is a place that can really help to transmit the cholera throughout the camp.
Et moi-même, je voulais demander encore pour que nous ayons une sanitation durable en dedans. C'est mon bagage qui cache forêt pour 2 jours. Et moi, pour moi, je me dis, et l'autre partenaire qui a payé des amis de la santé, si vous avez des amis de la santé, au niveau, si dans la santé, sanitation entre dans la santé.
It's like stuck between two worlds. It's a spontaneous settlement that has become an urban slum, but there's no confirmation that yes, this is going to be here for the next 3 years or 5 years or 10 years. We agree that's the situation, which would then permit the camp managers to then say, okay, well, let's build a latrine system that's going to last for 5 years or 3 years. And let's make it as good as we can for that population.
Hey Nerdfighters, welcome back. Again, Will of DC interviewing some of your most favorite YouTubers here with the Totally Sketch group. Welcome, guys. How are you enjoying the live show?
It's been a blast.
Yes.
Yeah.
Michael, Totally Sketch had a great year this year. Are you excited for, I mean, were you excited for this year? Did it meet your expectations?
Yes. This year was amazing. I mean, it kind of blew my expectations, if you can say that. Because I mean, I just expect to be able to wake up in the morning and be alive, let alone make something that someone watches on the internet.
That many people watch.
Oh, Will, stop it, you.
Is there a new, in 2011, interactive video coming out from the king of the interactive videos?
I think there'll probably be an interactive winners and losers, perhaps.
Oh,
if you'll let me. Come on, Will.
Maybe. But why don't you introduce your guests here with us?
Of course, we have the infamous Richard Ryan, Bree Essrig, and Nikki Limo.
Now, Bree, how did you hook up with this character? How did you end up working with him?
Michael and I actually know each other from high school.
I'm sorry.
We went to high school.
Just kidding, Michael.
I know.
That was funny. Okay.
It's been a while. Yeah, we went to high school in San Diego, and we were part of a video film club. And
making videos from way back in the day.
Yes.
Yes,
Short
wonderful.
films. short films.
So you just reconnected up in LA, and he
Yeah.
said, "Come be a part of it," and you were like, "Of course."
Yep.
Wonderful. Richard, how did you hook with him?
I was in a funk as an actor after being out here for about 3 years, and I said, you know what? I just want to be acting, regardless of what it is, so I'm going to audition for everything. And I saw this breakdown about this video for these two girls that are supposed to be kissing, and I'm supposed to be filming it. I was like, it's shady, it's shady.
That sounds a little iffy to me.
And I said, but you know what? I'm going to stick to my guns and I'm going to go audition for it. And I did, and it was this hilarious thing that Mike was doing, just launching Totally Sketch. And it was just so much fun. He was like, hey, you want to do some more videos? I was like, absolutely. And we just grew from there.
And no regrets?
None whatsoever. None.
Well, I mean, that's amazing. That's just power of YouTube.
Absolutely.
Why go on auditions in Hollywood when you can make successful YouTube videos every week of every month of every year?
If you really love it, then you'll end up doing it.
Yes.
One way or another.
Nikki, how did you come into all this?
Do you want the truth, Will?
Here at Project for Awesome, we demand the truth.
Well, I was on a website called Craigslist.org.
Okay.
Go to that website. There was a listing for a platonic relationship, and I ended up in a sketch the next day. Don't know what happened.
Actually, it was the used goods section.
Oh, I'm sorry, that was a different story. I was on Craigslist, and I was under the gigs section,
Okay.
and I was looking for. I do stand-up comedy, so I was looking for stand-up gigs actually.
Right.
And I saw a sketch comedy gig, and they were looking for hot female to play the lead, and I submitted regardless of breakdown, just just in case.
Oh, being humble.
And because obviously I'm not.
Yes. So you met up with him and you did the first video?
Yeah,
and
it was about 11 o'clock at night.
Okay.
And the shoot was at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Very next day.
And he could have been a serial killer, but it turned out he was totally sketch. And that's how it happened.
Okay,
A fine
well,
line between the two.
I hate to break this up, but I think we have to go to kittens, YouTube.
No.
Go to kittens.
Kittens. We love kittens. Where's Tezonde?